Crazy. Crazy, crazy. You guys are crazy. You rookie prospectors. What is going on, everyone? We are back here, Damien from Main Event Cards. And no, you have not woken up in the future. It is not 2025. It is still 2024. And we do have back-to-back episodes. The first time in a long time, we are here back-to-back. The weekly videos are going to keep rolling on here from out. And I've got a fun one. For you guys. We are going to be talking about who are the top 3 rookies from the Panini era. We are going to be doing things that have never been done here before in the UFC card community, and I'm excited to do it. Before we get to the video, just want to give a shout out to Tops UFC, obviously watching my videos. Coincidentally, after my video last week talking about the Rip It Fridays that Dana's got going on his Instagram channel, all of a sudden they are now opening up older UFC Tops 2019 knockout, which I said they would never do. So nice to know you guys are watching, and I will be doing more videos to help you out over at Tops there in the future. But this one, we are spinning it back to the Panini UFC era. Let's get into it. Alright, so I have a little handy checklist here. We need a criteria in order to distinguish who are the top 3 rookies from the Panini era. Yes, top 3, because we had 3 years of Panini, 2021, 2022, and recently 2023 UFC. So therefore, it's only fair to find out who are the top 3 rookies from the 3 years of the Panini eras. And there's a criteria we need to follow. We're not here just picking names out of a hat. What we are doing here is we are going to go through a criteria. What is important? What is important when it comes to distinguishing a rookie class over 3 years? Well, first we have sales volume, we also have sale price, and we also have career accomplishments. So, whether a fighter's been a champion, whether they have not yet been a champion, all these things, how many cards have sold, what is the highest values of some of these cards, all these things are going to be considered when going over these fighters. So, we've had 3 years of Panini. I want to give a shout out to some honourable mentions, some fighters who made the honourable mentions when I was doing the research on Card Ladder for this video. I thought I would start off with overall sales volume, so the amount of cards that have sold for this fighter since their release. Starting off first, honourable mention for Michael Chandler back in 2021 Prism. Michael Chandler, since his cards have been out, he has had a total of 4,842 sales recorded on the Card Ladder platform. We then have Jamal Hill, 2,430 sales in total since his rookie card in 2021 Prism. We also have, going into 2022 now, 2022 was absolutely stacked. Probably worth a video on its own, the 2022 rookie class, but let's give a shout out to Umar Nurmagomedov, the well-known cousin to Habib, with a total of 3,569 sales since his release of his rookie card. We also have Dricus du Plessis, total of 2,675 sales since his rookie cards come out in 2022. Another 2022 ex-middleweight champion, Sean Strickland, 4,491 sales since his rookie card came out in 2022 Prism. We then have the upcoming the lightweight division, a noteworthy mention, Arman Tsarukian, 1,681 sales. I was actually a little bit surprised about that. Would have thought that would be a little bit higher. People are sleeping on Arman, and we are seeing that here in the overall sales volume. We also have Ian Gary, the future. Is he the future of the Panini rookie class for UFC? A total of 3,871 sales for Ian Gary. We also have Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett, he was a hard one actually, because it seems that if you type Paddy Pimblett into Card Ladder, the overall sales volume does not get released until you start filtering out the dates. So if we filter out over the last exact 24 months, Paddy Pimblett has had a total of 6,387 sales. The most that we've seen so far out of these fighters. But yet, once again, I had to cut him from this top 6, which we'll be getting to in a very second. Now, the last rookie who I want to give an honorable mention from 2023 Panini Prism was Erin Blanchfield. A total of 3,011 sales since her rookie card debuted in Panini Prism. So, who are these top 6? Well, I'm glad you asked. We are now going to head over to the platform that is cardladder, and we are about to get into the nitty gritty. We can see here, we're going to start off with one of the biggest names, Khamzat Chimaev, 2021 Prism, the rookie that everyone went crazy about back in 2021. He was another fighter. He's had so many sales, cardladder can't even count that much. So we had to narrow this down back to November 1st, 2022, exactly 2 years from this date. He's had a total of 9,730 recorded sales, which is the most that we have had so far. Awesome stuff. Our second contender, the reason why I'm making this video, Ilia Topuria. Fantastic performance. I was actually going to get on here and talk about how sad I was about Max Holloway losing, and not only losing, getting knocked out, but no one cares about that. What we care about is Ilia Topuria. He has had 5,055 sales since his rookie card debuted in 2022 Prism, and he is also the current UFC featherweight champion and just beat the 2 best ever featherweight champions in Max Holloway now, and before that, Alexander Volkanovski. So he definitely is on this list, the top 6 list of the rookies that we're going to narrow down. Next up, Shavkat Rakhmonov, 5,733 sales, which is pretty impressive considering he is not yet a champion and he is not yet Khamzat Chimaev, but he is, well, was meant to be fighting for the belt. Bilal's just pulled out with his pinky toe, suffering the same fate that Conor McGregor did. But 5,733 sales for Shavkat since his release in 2022 Prism. Tom Aspinall, I know you're watching, Tom. Shout out to you, mate. 5,542 sales since his rookie card in 2022 Prism as well. And he is the current UFC interim heavyweight champion, or if you ask me, the current undisputed UFC heavyweight champion after defending that interim belt recently, and has fought more than Stipe and John Jones have in the past 10 years. We also have Alex Pereira, Alex P. No surprise here, 7,642 sales, and he is just crushing it in the UFC, and he's crushing it in the sales department here. Mind you, this is 2023 Prism, and he has had 7,642 sales. A stat that we haven't seen since Khamzat's sales over 2 years, this guy has done in almost 1 year. Now we have the next 2023 Prism, the last contender. No surprise who this is going to be. If you think 2023 Prism, who else is there that's a rookie? It's Bo Nickel. 6,142 overall sales for Bo Nickel. So the 6 contenders here. How are we going to narrow these down, Damien? Well, now we've gone through volume. The next thing we are going to take into account is value. So let's go to our magical filter here. We're going to type in a minimum sale price of $1,000. How many cards has Khamzat sold for a minimum of $1,000 since November 2022? 115. That's solid. 115, more than $1,000 sales for Khamzat. I think that's going to be hard to beat, to be completely honest. We'll see. Let's check out Ilia, the current UFC featherweight champion. He has had 39 sales over $1,000. Not bad, not bad. He's become a bit of a legend killer at the moment. What about Shavkat? Is he going to beat Ilia Topuria in the $1,000 sale? He is. 61. That's almost That's a good 80% more for Shavkat. He's not even a champion. Obviously, he was going to be soon fighting for the belt. That's been called off now. But that is pretty impressive. 61 sales over $1,000 for Shavkat. And he's not even a champion yet. So that is big numbers. What about Tommy Aspinall? What do we got here for Tommy? We have 39 results. Coincidentally, the exact same for Tommy Aspinall as we have for Ilia Topuria, heavyweight interim champ of the UFC. Here we go. Alex Pereira. What do we got for over $1,000 sales for Alex Pereira? We have 71. Ooh, that is the second most we have seen yet. Alex Pereira could be solidifying himself into this second round here with that result. Bo Nickel now, guys. I got a feeling. That this could be a no shocker. Bo Nickel, one of the most hyped prospects I've ever seen in the UFC. 104. There you go. There have been more over $1,000 sales for Bo Nickel than what there has for Alex Pereira. If you check their strength of schedule, that is absolutely ridiculous, but that is what we have right now. So, to recap, Hamzat, volume, 9,730 sales, 115 sales over $1,000. Ilia Topuria, 5,052 sales in total, 39 sales over $1,000. Shavkat now, 5,732 sales, 61 sales of them over $1,000. Tom Aspinall, 5,541 sales, 39 of those over 1,000. Pereira, 7,640 sales, 71 of those over $1,000. Bo Nickel, 6,141 sales, with 104 of those being over $1,000. So we need to, you know what we're going to do? This is a tight race, guys. I think Hamzat is a tough one to beat. I think Hamzat has almost solidified himself. We are now going to separate the boys from the men. We're up in the ante. It's time. We are now going to do a minimum of $5,000. Hamzat Chimaev, he has had 6 sales over $5,000 since November 1st, 2022. What about Ilia? Has Ilia had an over $5,000 sale? We're about to find this out. We need to get an answer here. 2 sales. Ilia has had 2 sales over $5,000. Shavkat. Is he gonna have more $5,000 sales as well than Ilia the champ? He does. He has 4 sales totaling over $5,000. One of those is his Octagon side Black Gold Prism PSA 10. That's a beautiful card. Tom Aspinall. Can he still make this top 3? Over $5,000 for Tom Aspinall. Nothing. Crickets. Sorry, Tom. You have now been eliminated. Alex P. Well, we know Alex Pereira's had one big $30,000 sale. How many has he had over 5,000? He has had 4 as well, equaling that of Shavkat. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. You guys are crazy. You rookie prospectors out here. But this is a worry. Bo Nickel. $5,000 sales. How many? Let's hit the button. 11. Bo Nickel has had not only more sales than any of the rookies that we kept from 2022. He has also had 11 sales over $5,000 and 104 sales over $1,000. Oh man, Bo Nickel. What a guy this is. We've just gone over now. We are currently the two biggest rookies, if you look at overall sales, if you look at values of sales, the two biggest rookies from Panini era haven't even won a title yet. I'm talking about Hamzat. I'm talking about Bo Nickel. If Ilia Topuria and I think Shavkat, Ilia has the much better resume. As I said, he is very, very impressive. His run at featherweight could be very impressive given what he's already done. See what he wants to do. You got to have Pereira in there already. I don't care so much about, I mean, his sales are very impressive. The overall, he's at 71 over $1,000 sales, which puts him in third place after Hamzat and Bo Nickel. So Alex Pereira's in there. Unfortunately, we have to include Hamzat's in there. Hamzat just blows the water when it comes to sales volume, prices, and hype. He's not even champion. If Hamzat or Bo Nickel become champion, or even Shavkat, very impressive numbers as well. But right now, we're going to round out this top three. The main event, UFC, Panini era rookie class, Hamzat, Alex Pereira, and then we're going to go Ilia. But if Bo Nickel or Shavkat become a champion, I think they solidify themselves as the third spot. Let me know what you all think down in the comments below. Who is your top three rookies from the Panini era UFC? As I said, Hamzat, Alex Pereira, and you could probably interchange. I mean, Bo Nickel is only because of his resume is why I have Ilia Topuria in front of him. And same with Shavkat. I have Ilia in front of Shavkat and I have Ilia in front of Bo Nickel. But if either of those two, Shavkat or Bo Nickel, become champions, then they will take that third spot. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you all for watching as per usual. Many more videos here coming. The wheels are turning. I'll see you again next time.